All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Umar Nurmagomedov. And we do hope eventually he gets into those title eliminators and back to those UFC main events, because a lot of people are bullish on his chances to dethrone the bantamweight champion, whoever that is, when his moment arrives. Still training under the watchful eye of Javier Mendez at the American Kickboxing Academy. Cardio Cain Velasquez has been a huge influence of late on Umar Nurmagomedov. Health is wealth, though, right? Wasn't able to make the walk for the Sandhagen fight. He is healthy again tonight. Let's see if he can put that best foot forward. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvilli, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvilli. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvilli.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvilli is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight.
Big right hook there by the champ.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt in succession out of Merab Dvalishvilli. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns, because Merab will not stop pursuing.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. And the submission is very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvilli. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Side control now.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Cole is somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Dvalishvilli's in half guard. All right, full guard here, bottom. Nurmagomedov's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
That guillotine is very tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Dvalishvilli, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Dvalishvilli's has got full mount now. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Nice shot there by the champ. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But he's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot. I mean, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Second round, straight ahead. Oh, how good was that judo toss?
Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. start throwing down. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
We'll see what he does.
That was nice.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Dvalishvilli's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to his spot.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Umar Nurmagomedov.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Dvalishvilli. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Dvalishvilli's got the full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Side control. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Gets to the single collar tie now. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Takedown defense holds up. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, uppercut to the chin. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Dvalishvilli's got a nasty bruise starting to appear. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career. Dvalishvilli's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Ooh, arms in tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
Numbness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Nice positional control here. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. That's his over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Massive shot from the top.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Dvalishvilli.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, great submission defense. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, side control now. Dvalishvilli's in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. This is a terrible position.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, at this point, I would attempting a choke now. Ooh, he's got it locked in.
It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, feet on the hips here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Dvalishvilli's back in half guard, very comfortable here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is gonna be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Half man, half machine, another takedown for the Georgian, Merab Dvalishvilli.
I mean, Merab is such a...
Oh, nice judo toss for him there.
In the half guard.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly because this is a position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I'm not stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Nurmagomedov's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Back mount now. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Dvalishvilli. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Well, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Nurmagomedov getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Getting him out here.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
Changing the position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at it?
You got to right now. I mean, right now, someone should be in here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. He's having his way with him here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights,
that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. He's working on the armbar.
Oh, that looks tight. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Oh, that head kick was nasty. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Big shot to the head.
Yet another hook connected there by Umar Nurmagomedov.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Using a lot of good movement.
Takes his back now. Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvilli. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Dvalishvilli's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You gotta figure out a way to get back to your feet. Do you believe it?
Oh, my goodness.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and champion of the world, Merab the Machine